If the title of this episode is a bit confusing, I promise you it will all make sense in due time, so don't worry. It was a fresh wipe on the server I like to play on, and we're only a few days into it, so naturally I'm just farming up some aloe. But on my little farming expedition, I did notice a little green man across the way, trying to pretend he was a tree that could move. And I was curious what he may have on him. You never know. So of course, my curiosity will get the best of me. We're gonna follow this man and see where he leads us. At this point, I was confused if he even knew I was following him, but then when he turned around right there, I realized he did know I was following him. But I was curious why he just kept running. He kind of looked like he was in a scouting kit. He's got climbing gloves and boots on, and just kind of figured he was scouting, maybe looking for a base location. So, I thought maybe he might have some goodies on him. Now, the reason I'm showing you this clip is because this clip is very important to this individual's play style that we're going to see later on in this video. They have an axe, they could easily fight me, but they choose not to. And this is what started it all. I wouldn't say it was a war, but it was a promise. I asked this person to promise me they would not cry to the admin when we, showed up at their base. They like to run their mouth in chat a lot. A lot of people did not like this person. When you talk a lot in chat, you put a target on yourself, and I like going after those targets because I don't know, it's always amusing. Okay, I won't lie, it was kind of amusing. I got a good laugh out of that. I did not see that coming. But don't worry, come raid day, we ran into him raiding a base offline with 4 people. What's ironic about this is you're not allowed to raid with allies, let alone you're raiding a base and they're offline and you need 4 people there. His excuse was he had people come over to defend him while he raided an offline base because you need protection. Which I guess it makes sense, but, it is against the rules on the server. It's trying to make a fair playing field for everyone. So since they were offline, we decided to push them. As you can see, all he's trying to do is jump on our heads. This was his play style. He didn't fight, but he talked tons of shit in chat. All the time. All the time to everyone. Story got better too because there were 2 different sides of the story. Someone that was there said they were just there to watch. This pizza person said that they were there to defend him. Stories were all over the place. I didn't care about the story. All I wanted to do was kill him and get his loot from this raid. But I could see him fat rolling around. He's trying to jump on our heads. He's fat. He's probably got the bombs, the dragon powder on him, and all that good stuff that, I want to take from him. I don't think there was one instance this entire video where he actually used a weapon on me. Even the footage that I didn't use for the video, he never used a weapon on me. I don't think he ever cut me. Ever. He just tried to jump on our heads. That was his play style. I know it's fun to Goomba people and stuff, but usually people still try to fight back. It's, it's Conan, so... Look at him. I even took a little free shot for this for you just so you could admire it. Look at him up there. Just waiting. At least his teammate was trying to fight us. While their other teammate just jumped around like an idiot. I decided to leave a lot of this fight in for you because it's a silly fight. You know how Conan is, the back and forth, the missing attacks and stuff like that. This is Conan. This is Conan PvP. This is how it goes. It's a laggy, glitchy, weird game with unpolished mechanics, but it still has its fun. Like, you can even see how laggy double jump is because you're supposed to be doing a front flip, but on my screen it's just a higher jump. That's Conan for you. But the little bastard got the best of me, yet again. But don't worry, I came back with a kid as quick as I could because I was not done. I was not going to let him get away. More so, my dedicated clanmate, who is probably the best person to have by your side. You know, they kept it. They held it down while I had to re-kit and come back. So maybe they're the star of this, not me. I've gotten Goomba'd twice by the same guy who hasn't even hit me once with a weapon. Why would he need to hit me with a weapon? He could just jump on my head with his fat ass. I'm not triggered. I was a little triggered. A little. Not a lot. Keyboard's still intact. Now, little tip here. If you wondered what I was doing a couple instances in the water here, I was trying to swim on top of this person because I was over encumbered. I knew they were over encumbered. And yes, you can squish people in the water if you didn't know that. And it's pretty hilarious. I get called over into the water because I guess he had jumped into the water to swim away again, and my clanmate destroyed him in the water, and he's the one we wanted because, you know, he had the bombs on him. Don't mind me. Making sure to give proper bags. Now, at the time when we ran into him, we were actually heading to this base in the water that he had built, but we ran into him. So it was like a win-win. We could go use his dragon powder against him. Now, mind you, he's not going to do much here. He comes out naked with an axe, and he dies pretty quick. As you can see, he still hasn't hit me. I don't even think he hit my clanmate. I don't think he hit anyone with a weapon. Kind of feel bad for him. And now it's starting to make sense why he Goombas all the time. While at his base, he decided to change his clan name, and then the server crashed. Now, I'm not saying his name change is what crashed the server. I didn't really know that it was a thing that could happen on Conan. I've seen it happen on Ark. It's been an issue before. But Conan, I don't know if that's what caused it. But while I was sitting here, I did cut a lot of the footage out. I was just waiting for my clan to get into the game. I did hear a teleporter continuously go off in a corner of this base, so I knew where I wanted to hit. I also knew the base was probably going to be empty at this point. Nice. That was a nice explosion. It's empty. I wasn't lying. Okay, let's go to mounds. We did know where his other base locations were. He did have a pyramid by mounds, as you see, with a wheel. So we went there immediately. We weren't sure there would be anything in it because they did have spam and something built in crevice. So naturally, you would think you would build up crevice. It's a much safer location than any of these base locations, right? Well, I don't know. That's not the case here. I left this little fight in. There were some people going by the base as we were raiding it. And, you know, I just wanted a little PvP since I wasn't getting any PvP out of this encounter raiding this person. I don't even know where he was. I know he was moving loot, or at least his teammate was moving loot because you just saw me kill them in the wheelbase. But, you know, anytime you see some PvP, it's fun to go after it. You know, it's practice, it's fun. We headed back to the pyramid, and this pyramid was loaded. Hey, give all, grab what you need out of it. Let's go. Yes, it does. At the bottom, click more. Oh my god. I believe I'm teaching you Conan right now. Come on, we need to go. What's wrong with the textures in this game? What are they doing to this game? Looks like snow on the ground. It looks like that for you guys too? It's not just me? Okay. Because I know it's not my computer. Your character extended out and then woo went back towards the wall like, ah, too far. That was so funny. But crevice was empty, nothing but some sandstone structures, not even a box there. So we had found their main loot in that little pyramid, their starter pyramid, because what they had done was move all that loot from the base in the water to that little pyramid. And as you can see from the vault, we got their main loot. And now if it doesn't make sense to you why the title is what it is, this is why. The person actually raided themselves. They made it much easier to get all their loot because they consolidated it into a small amount of boxes in an easy to raid pyramid. Don't be this guy. Don't play like that. It's the worst thing you can do. If you're going to build a fortified base, defend it. Defend it properly. Hide loot throughout it. Do something. Hide loot in a different place. For fuck's sake, at least body bag the good loot and just go hide out somewhere. Because all of this was happening 10 minutes before raid hour was up. So you would have been fine. You could have stashed a box on a mountain, a volcano, anywhere, and you would have had most of your loot. But instead, this person decided to, like I said, consolidate it into a small pyramid. basically raiding themselves and giving us everything they owned without us having to use that many explosives. But I do hope you enjoyed the video. I hope maybe you can learn some stuff from this or at least laugh at it. I'll see you guys in the next one.